What's up gamers, Jim here and welcome to another month of Games of Stadia. April for Stadia is looking amazing, but before I get to the April releases on Stadia, my favourite Stadia game of March 2021 goes to obviously Kaze and the Wild Masks. Let's just get straight to the point. This is my most favourite Stadia game so far and it's the closest game I'm going to get for Crash Bandicoot on Stadia. The atmosphere and level design is fantastic. I'm not too fond about pixel art, but the game does a great job visually speaking. You only need to use two controls, which are spin and jump, and you can combine those two controls to create body slam and hovering with your bunny ears. This game plays fantastically at 60 FPS, super smooth and responsive controls. I love absolutely everything about this game and I finished it the very next day and started doing some time trials just for an excuse to play the game more. I'm upset that I finished the game and already I'm looking very much forward to the next one. Hope that becomes a reality. Moving on with the Stadia releases of April. First up, it's Resident Evil 7 coming on 1st of April and it's also a Stadia Pro game. Fear and isolation seep through the walls of an abandoned southern farmhouse. 7 marks a new beginning for survival horror with the isolated view of the visceral new first-person perspective. Next up, it's Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana coming on 1st of April and it's also a Stadia Pro game. Ys returns with a brand new adventure for the first time in 8 years. Adol awakens shipwrecked and stranded on a cursed island. There he and other shipwrecked passengers he rescues form a village to challenge fearsome beasts and mysterious ruins on the isolated island. Next up, it's Outriders coming on 1st of April. With all 4 classes available and the first 4 brutal abilities from each, you can assassinate your enemies as the Trickster, incinerate them as the Pyromancer, punish them up close as the Devastator, or at range as the mysterious Technomancer. Play single player or with up to 2 friends as you experience hours of Outriders. Next up, it's The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3, coming on 1st of April. Experience an epic story developed across 3 titles and crafted for new and old fans alike. Also includes an interactive introduction to catch up new players to the ongoing story so anyone can dive right into the world of Trails of Cold Steel. Next up, it's Cosmic Star Heroine coming on 1st of April. 3 exotic planets to explore, aliens, robots, magic, forbidden technology, ruined worlds, ghosts, long lost secrets, conspiracies, a galactic threat, and 1 brave heroine to make things right. Cosmic Star Heroine is an exciting new RPG from the creators of Chitilu Saves the World. Next up, it's Kemono Heroes coming on 1st of April. When the moon god turns the inhabitants of the forest to stone, 4 animal ninja masters must fight their way to Mount Fuji and break his spell. Use swift moves, an arsenal of tools, and each master's unique abilities to save your home. Next up, it's The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4, coming on 9th of April. The Erebonian Empire is on brink of all-out war, taking place shortly after the ending of Trails of Cold Steel 3. The heroes of Class 7 find themselves with the full force of the Empire on the path to domination. Further, the hero of the Erebonian Civil War and Class 7's instructor, Reen Schwarzer, has gone missing. Now the students of Class 7, old and new, must unite with heroes from all over the continent to create the only chance the world has to be spared from total destruction. Next up, it's the Darkside Detective Season 2 coming on 15th of April. Season 2 is bigger, better and 100% slimier than ever. A year after the motel incident of Season 1, we find our reliable Darkside detective Francis McQueen picking up the pieces that left the Darkside Division's dynamic duo as a slightly less dynamic solo. Next up, it's Judgment, coming on 23rd of April. From the team that brought you the critically acclaimed Yakuza series comes Judgment, a gritty tale of disgraced attorney Takayuki in his quest for redemption. Haunted by his past, he takes up arms as a private detective, clawing his way through an underground crime network to investigate a string of grisly murders. In this psychological thriller, the balance between justice and mercy on the edge. Next up, it's Legend of Keepers, coming on 29th of April. Legend of Keepers is the perfect mix between dungeon management and roguelite. You have been hired as a dungeon master by the Dungeons Company. Your job is simple: protect their dungeons. So far, that is all the games we know for April on Stadia. As always, we'll see a few more extra games on the way as sneaky drops from Stadia. My most hyped game for April is Judgment. I've never played a Yakuza game. I know that should be a crime, but I've been told that Judgment is a great introduction game to the Yakuza series. I've heard nothing but good things about this game, and this game seems the most interesting to me in April, and I can't wait to do a first look on this game. Perhaps I may even love it and hope for more Yakuza games for Stadia. What is your most hyped game for April on Stadia? Thank you for watching my video. This is Jem, and I'll see you in the next one.